It's just not nice, is it?
Yeah, big letdown.
Cheers.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're feeling hungry today because I thought we would go out on a little bit of a lunch date together. I'm going to take you to the Cambridge Street Collective, which is in the centre of Sheffield. It opened only a year ago and is a purpose-built food hall. In fact, it's the biggest in Europe at over 20,000 square feet. And I think there are about 20 independent food stalls in there. So there's going to be absolutely loads of choice. There's been loads of hype about this place and I have never ever been up to now. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what it's all about. If you enjoy this vlog, then please would you help me out by subscribing and maybe even sharing this video with your friends. Right, let's go and see if it's all it's cracked up to be. Right, we're here. I've got to say, I am ravenous. So it's, yeah, perfect timing. I can come and fill my face. Don't know what to expect. I'm pretty excited, really. Oh, I like it. So they've got this bar area with a big TV. Do you know what? Saturday afternoon with your mates, come down, watch a bit of football, have a few beers, grab some street food. That's yeah, it's a good idea. What's this one? Asia Thai. Feels a bit like you've been on holiday. You know, when you go to all those places and they have photographs of the food just to convince you that it, you know, it does actually look quite nice, although it never looks the same when it arrives. So I've got an egg stand. Oh, I can't imagine that's the most popular, although I do love eggs Benedict. That is one of my favourite things in the whole wide world. And this is local coffee and baked goods. So you can just come and have a coffee and like a croissant in the mornings. But look at this. I just love this exposed brick. That industrial feel with the exposed steels as well. I think they've done a great job with the building. I wish I could remember what it was before. I never really paid much attention. I did used to come down here quite a bit. So we can have some crepes. Now what's in here? Another noodle place. But this one has kind of got its own little nook in the corner. It's almost like, I think this must be a bit of a posher place because it's got its own little area. Looks nice. Photo board. It's a bit old hat now, isn't it? It's been done, I think. Although it's nice for kids. I shouldn't be such a grumpy old person, should I? So you can come and have your photographs taken and pay a full, what, £8 and £10? Gosh, it's not cheap, is it? Right, anyway, I've come for food, so let's find some food because I am hungry. Yeah, I'm just not feeling this right in a minute. It's very heavy on the Asian food, and I do love Asian food, but it would be nice to have something a little bit different. Not seen any, it all kind of looks a bit fried and not particularly healthy. Oh, little doggy. Oh, I love the fact that you can bring your dogs. I could have brought Lottie Lou with me. That is so good. Do you know, that's brilliant that you can bring dogs. I love that. Mind you, they're not going to do much damage in here, are they? It's not like it's really plush decor or anything. The menu looks nice. You see, they have got gluten mentioned on here. It's quite a simple menu, but that really appeals to me. I love hummus and falafel. More healthy food, burgers and chips. What's this? Cutie pies. Oh, so these pizza pies. Detroit has landed. Now, I've got to say, Greek food is one of my favourites. Love the fact they've got a play area. You see, that's good. So you can bring your kids, you can dump them in there and go and have a drink. I am kidding. Look at the view. So I'm right up on the top floor now, looking down. You can see right down to the bottom floor. There's a DJ stand there, so they clearly have a bit of party vibe going on at night, which is good. But let's head out onto this roof terrace and see what it's like. come up onto the roof terrace. It seems pretty deserted on the second floor, whether or not I'm just in the wrong area, but we'll see. Yeah, there's nothing around there. I'm surprised there are not more people out here because it's really, really mild today. And it's a pretty cool view. I must admit, I'm struggling to find something that I want. I mean, it's not that there's not a lot of choice, but it's all kind of, you know, there's a lot of Asian food and what have you. It's sometimes you just want a plain old sandwich, don't you? Yeah, am I able to sit outside? Is that all right?
Outside tables you don't need to book with us.
Okay.
So it's open for everybody.
Okay.
So if there's seats available, just
Fab
take it. And then
do I come in and
order and then roughly takes about 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes,
Okay.
and then you come back and then
all right.
you collect
Do I need
it.
a table number from out there?
No.
Can I just order then now? Because I only want something small. Thank you. I just need the gluten-free option.
Barbecues are not available.
Oh right, no, it was just
the-
I just wanted a little sushi.
Yeah. So if you flip
We're
over.
all right, there we
Yeah.
are. Fantastic. It was,
So-
yeah, can I have the salmon? That'll be fine. Where's your drinks?
Here, but I cannot do cocktails.
Oh, I don't want to cocktail. It's too early for a cocktail.
Oh, did you say salmon with tamaki gluten free?
Yes, please.
Is it intolerance or celiac?
Celiac.
Just to know.
What can I have to drink?
So soft drink is Coke or lemonade, and then got a rhubarb lemonade, an elderflower.
Ooh, rhubarb lemonade sounds lovely. I'll take that, thank you. Rhubarb lemonade. So do they do barbecue at the table as well?
Yes, so the table 6 gentleman is having a barbecue, so how it works is real charcoal, we fire it up, and then we slot it inside the pot, and then you just basically do your own barbecue.
Fantastic.
The concept is like a mini barbecue brought to the table, so it's away from the traditional dining where you just wait for your food to be served, but here you just get to chill a bit, enjoy a bit, and take your time and just enjoy the process.
Sounds brilliant.
Yeah.
Super duper. Thank you very much. That's my lemonade, is it? Thank
Yes.
you. So I've walked around all of the food concessions. I think there are about 20 in total, and I've come right to the top floor where there's a roof terrace, and I have settled for the I can't even start to pronounce it. I'll show you the name. There you go. Yeah, it's Sushi and Barbecue. I've just opted for a small plate of sushi. It's salmon. It's cost me about £11 for this rhubarb lemonade and 6 pieces of sushi, which I'm sure will be very nice. It's really nice in there. Staff are fantastic, very, very helpful. They do table barbecues, which looks quite cool. Yeah, I think I'd like to come back and try that actually. But right now, I'm going to have a nice refreshing rhubarb lemonade. Never had that. Ooh, that's yummy. That's very nice. It's really weird today because it's very, very mild, but it feels like it's going to tip it down at any point. But fortunately there are plenty of tables inside, so I don't have to worry. And they seem really relaxed about where you sit and stuff like that. So I've just ordered the food with her straight away. So just dip back in about 10-15 minutes and it'll be ready for you. So I thought while it is warm and dry, I will take advantage of it and sit outside. Although I've got to say, these seats are so flipping uncomfortable. I don't know who thought these were a good idea. I mean, look at that. Who wants to sit on bars of metal? All I can say is thankfully I don't have any shorts on, otherwise I'd have that kind of stripy leg look. It's never a good look, is it? It's like when you sit on rattan seats when you're on holiday. One of the big wins is that it is dog friendly. I saw somebody mulling around with their little cockapoo, and that's you know, that's fantastic. It's because it's not a particularly plush place, so it doesn't matter, you know, the dogs are not really going to spoil anything. It just makes life a bit easier for families when they're out with the dogs. Yeah, so that's a really good point. They also have live music, they have cookery schools, so there's quite a few bars to choose from. They've got AR darts. Don't ask me what that is, but I've seen it advertised. Is it one of those things where you have like goggles on and you, yeah. What does AR stand for? The lovely waitress has actually brought out my sushi, bless her. She didn't have to, that's really kind of her. It looks yummy. Let me show you. So there we are, got some ginger and also a little bit of wasabi sabi. It's nice to see they've got gluten-free pots of soy sauce. I didn't really think this through, did I? Eating food with chopsticks on film. This is going to be a good laugh, isn't it? Don't do it. Well, that's me all done and dusted. I've got an empty plate, just not cleaned up the pickled ginger, which I do love actually. But yeah, sushi is so filling, and that's why I probably only ordered a small portion, because I'm going out for dinner with the girls tonight. I'm being quite indulgent and yeah, having 2 meals out today, which is a little bit naughty, but we've got to spoil ourselves sometimes, haven't we? Right, I'm going to nip to the loo to check my teeth, make sure I've got no sesame seeds stuck in them while I carry on filming. You do my usual trick. And yeah, I'm going to head out into Sheffield for a little walk round. Cheers.
Second floor. Going down. Doors opening. Upper ground.
It was all going really well until I came into the toilets. They are joint men's and women's toilets, and I really, really do not like that. Totally disagree with it. Yeah, big, big letdown. Well, would you believe it? The good old British weather strikes again. It has been so mild all day, and I did think it was going to rain, to be fair, but it was just the second that I seemed to set foot out of the exit and the heavens opened. So I made a mad dash back to the car. I was going to do a little bit of filming around the city, but sorry, that has now been scuppered, well and truly scuppered by the rain. But nonetheless, I just think it's important just to have a little debrief about what we have just experienced together. So yeah, I'm going to start on a positive because I don't like to go straight in with negatives. Because I must admit I've been disappointed with a couple of things, but yeah, anyway, I'll come to that. So I think the building is fabulous. It's really nice. Yeah, the architecture's fantastic. It's a brilliant location, and the place just seems to flow. I like the fact that it's on different levels, and yeah, it's got a lot of interesting little nooks, and I just think that's been really, really well designed. So that is a big tick to start off with. Secondly, I'm going to go onto the food, which is obviously the most important thing, because after all, it is a food hall, isn't it? And that's what it's all about and what people are going to be going there for. Now, the lunch that I had was really nice, and I thought that that sushi restaurant was lovely. And I'm sure on an evening when they're doing the table barbecues and stuff like that, it's a great little venue. But the kind of stalls as you're walking through, it's like that street food feel, isn't it? I found that a little bit disappointing as a whole. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are some really, really nice places, but it felt a bit samey. There was a lot of noodles, and as much as I love noodles, you know, it's just, you want a bit more variety, I think, don't you? And a lot of them, I'm sure they were very clean because they all had the hygiene stickers up and stuff like that, so I'm certainly not going to accuse them of not being clean. But it's just when things like detergent bottles and stuff like that are on show, it just puts me off a little bit. I think just keep them under the cover and just make the presentation a little bit nicer. Some of them just felt a little bit, you know, not very polished. But yeah, I think the biggest thing about the food was just lack of variety. There wasn't, you can't just go and grab a sandwich. There's none of that, or like a nice healthy salad. At least I didn't see it anyway. I thought the Greek place looked nice, and I thought the Palestinian, those menus kind of stood out to me. But obviously we're all different, and if you love noodles, then get yourself down there because you will not be disappointed. It is definitely noodle heaven. But the big issue that I've got with the place, and quite honestly, this is really important to me. A lot of you are probably going to think that I'm making a mountain out of a molehill, but as I say, it's important to me, and I think it will be to a lot of people as well. I think it'll disappoint a lot of people. So I went to the toilet, as you saw, because I put a little snippet on there. I'll take you to the toilets with me now. But yeah, they're unisex, and I'm sorry, I totally disagree with unisex toilets. It's a massive place. There is absolutely no need to have unisex toilets. There's ample space to provide separate bathrooms for everybody. Now, I know they kind of want to come across as being this all-inclusive venue, you know, and that's great, that's fantastic. However, please give us separate toilets. I've got nothing against men at all. I have two delightful men at home who I love dearly, but I don't want to share a bathroom with them. So I certainly don't particularly want to share a bathroom with strange men in a place that I've gone for a night out or an afternoon out. It's just, I don't know, hygiene. I mean, let's be fair, and I'm not man bashing here. Please don't think I'm man bashing. But you're not known for being that good at hitting the target, are you? And I don't particularly want to go into a toilet and either have to start touching the toilet seat to put it down or start wiping up dribbles and things like that. No, it's a big no. And not just hygiene, safety. So if it was just a daytime venue, I don't think it would be as bad. However, there are quite a few bars in here and they're clearly promoting an evening vibe. So you're going to get groups of people in there who are out partying and getting drunk and stuff. And that's not a good idea in my mind. I think on a Friday night out, I think women's toilets, I've heard this, I don't know if this is a fact, but I've heard that women's toilets are quite notorious for being not particularly safe on nights out in clubs and stuff like that. So why would you kind of mix men and women in a bathroom when it's totally unnecessary? But for me, as I say, I know I've harped on about it a little bit, but I just think it's a huge no-no. And the person who believed that that was a good idea, sorry, but you're wrong. And I think you really ought to rethink it, because I can imagine that you're going to put a lot of people off. I know my mum would hate it. There was a woman in there with a young child, a young girl. And again, you know, if they're out as a family on an evening and you're taking your, 7 or 8 year old little girl into the toilet and there's a group of drunken men and women for that matter, it's just not nice, is it? It doesn't sit right with me, and for that I feel like I'm on Dragon's Den, and for that reason I'm out. I will not be going back to Cambridge Street Collective unless they rethink their toilet situation. Anyway, I hope you don't think I've been man bashing, because it certainly wasn't intended that way. My subscribers, all the male subscribers that I have now, are probably going to just like ditch me because I've been criticising their toilet habits. I'm very sorry, but I'm not. Feel free to have a go at us women and our bad habits. We'll take it on the chin, I'm sure. But anyway, other than me moaning, I do hope you've enjoyed the vlog, and I'll see you soon, and I promise next time I'm not going to take you into the toilets.